What's up guys? So right now we are switching everything on the motor over. I got Tori over here taking off the valve covers because we're going to keep those for the new engine. I swapped over the water pump and stuff off camera because that's just, you know, BS stuff. You don't need to see it. This is the first time you guys have seen the car since I pretty much showed it to you guys last time. It does look a little different. We finished all the wrap on it because we actually had a impromptu car show that we got invited to, and I pretty much kind of had to do it, so I didn't have time to film it. But pretty much this is it. This is what it looks like when it's done. A couple small spots we got to redo because we kind of had to do it really fast. One of the mirrors, we overshrunk the wrap on it, so it's got a bit of crinkling in it, so we're going to fix that. Ride height, I got to bring the front up a little bit because when we were trying to load it on the trailer, it was an absolute nightmare, and the frame was like just touching the edge of the trailer on the ramps. So we're going to bring that up a little bit, and we're going to load these two engines in, and we're going to get it going. Alright, so some of you guys are probably wondering why I have another V8 engine next to me. The answer to that question is pretty easy. The one that we put in the car from the 540 that I bought as a parts car, sight unseen, it was 400 bucks. I had every intention of using that engine. I thought, you know, it'll be great, it'll work, I'll slap the transmission on it, put it in, and then everything will be good. We wired it up. I had one of my good friends, Sam, come down. He's a BMW specialist. He looked at it, he did some diagnostics. We figured out why we weren't getting any crank signal. Figured out all that stuff, got the wiring sorted for the M62 with the single plug ECU. So M62s can work, and the wiring is pretty easy, so just keep that in mind for all you non-believers out there. We did it, we wired it all up, and then we actually compression tested it because it was running, but it was running very rough, and the idle would take forever to steady out, and it was just really weird. So we compression tested it. We found that we actually dropped compression in cylinder 5, meaning that our hard work engine is no longer able to be used. So we're going to be taking apart this one, peeling off all the stuff we don't need, simplifying a lot of things, taking off the old wiring harness and adapting our now new wiring harness that's already been pinned out to everything we need. I'm going to remove the front clip off the E30, disconnect the transmission, the Fox body Mustang shifter linkage and all that stuff, so I can get a little bit more detail about that in this video as well, because I know a lot of you guys had questions about that, so I will show you how that was done. So we're going to get down tearing this down, and then we're going to tear down the car, and then everything will be sick, and we'll have a running V8 again. Alright, what's going on guys? So now that we got the V8 torn down, ready to go in, we're going to start working on the E30 side. We're going to pull off all the front clip. Everything is removable. The rad support, I drilled out the spot weld so I could actually take it out for things like this. So we're going to take the bumper, core support off, rad's coming out. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. So we're going to get cracking on this, and we're going to see what happens. The radiator is a Mishimoto rad out of a Toyota Yaris. There was a guy at my local racetrack who was running this in a supercharged Yaris actually. And it popped up on Kijiji. I had a buddy go pick it up because he lived closer than I did, and yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Clearance is good between the frame, which is nice. I had to move it over to the left towards the passenger side just a little bit, and I'll show you why. Because where the oil pan sits, in comparison to where the fitting was, if I had it over here, the direction for the hose would have went right into the pan, and it just would have been too tight of a fit, and something would have rubbed and probably would have leaked. So I just moved it over a little bit. The output will go straight to the water pump, which is right here, and then the exit for the water pump on this side goes directly into a 90, and then back into the rad is super easy.